Today I'll be reciting some poems from Nikita Gill's book Your Soul is a River. These poems beautifully connect emotions with the cosmos. As a theoretical physicist, I really love these poems. Nikita Gill mentions that her love for the cosmos grew from reading Carl Sagan's beautiful words. In the book, she offers gentle guidance apply to your soul softly while sitting under the stars. So, under the magic of a starry night, let's begin. What if I told you for this moment between us the whole universe had to be created? And what if I told you that every part of you comes from every star you ever saw in the night sky? You matter. You are not small, you are not unworthy, you are not insignificant. The universe wove you from a constellation. Just so every atom, every fiber in you comes from a different star. Together, you are bound by stardust, altogether spectacularly created from the energy of the universe itself. And that, my darling, is the poetry of physics, the poetry of you. Do not fear the dark. As a child, I used to be afraid of the dark until you drew open the curtains and showed me the stars. And sometimes I would forget and still shiver in fear, and you would remind me gently do not fear the dark. Instead, awaken the sleeping wolf inside you and welcome the night like it is home. You are the sun. The universe did not breathe starfire into your bones just so you could burn yourself out over someone who treats you like a cigarette break. You deserve someone who knows there is stardust in your veins and that you're the sun. And the sun does not shine because someone else wants it to. It shines because that is what it was born to do. Cosmic storm. Your body was designed to contain a cosmic storm. It is no wonder that sometimes your head and heart hurt so much that you may just explode. It takes a nebula, a cosmic storm of epic proportion, falling apart to create a star. So be easy on yourself. You are a storm in transition, even as these words are being written. Evolution. Our whole universe is constantly evolving. Entire stars disappear and new ones take their place. From the bones of one planet, another is born. Whole constellations disappear in the blink of an eye, leaving just stardust in their wake. What makes you believe that your soul's journey, your soul's evolution, will be any less painless? Fears. When I was young, I was afraid of everything spiders, snakes, sharks, clowns, ghosts, werewolves, aliens, monsters, the darkness, death, heartache. But today, if you ask me how many things I fear, I will say just one losing you. 13 billion year old atoms. Still yourself, come, breathe deeply. Understand that you are not nor have ever been alone. Listen to the way your heart beats and sense the blood that rushes through your body. Can you feel them? The 13 billion year old atoms that make up the seas are the same that run through the bodies of you and me. Our bodies were made to house oceans of galaxies, and our souls are rivers that have flowed through centuries. Beautiful, terrible things. You are a thing both beautiful and terrible, and you deserve someone who treats you like the moon and can love the dark side of your soul too. 83% stardust. We have calcium in our bones, iron in our veins, carbon in our souls, and nitrogen in our brains. 93% stardust. With souls made of flames, we are all just stars that have people names. Silence. I have learned to treasure silence in your departure. The absence of your footsteps is no longer how I describe it. I go to bed alone every night and I do not grieve, because silence is a sweeter sound than a heart that doesn't beat for you. The truth is, I have understood in your disappearance in how many ways I can grow. The epiphany. Our little planet may be full of sound, but the most powerful stars in the cosmos were born in complete silence. Damaged, broken, and unhinged. They see you as damaged and broken and unhinged, and they tiptoe around you like your feelings are so fragile, like you do not know how to understand the difference between kindness and cruelty, like you are a ticking time bomb about to go off any second. And at some point, you started believing it. At some point, you thought they're right and you are wrong. You aren't a survivor. Instead, you are an unpredictable thing made of heart and pain. Stop. You are so much more. You see, you may be damaged and broken and unhinged, but so are shooting stars and comets. Lessons from the night sky. They say that the stars twinkle, yet this isn't true. Because you see, it is not the stars that twinkle, but the light they reflect in you and in me. People often talk about reaching for the stars, but it is the stars whose light travels billions of light years away to reach us. Never be afraid of asking for help, even the stars do. Not a single star in the night sky is one. They are binary, which means their light comes from two. Two souls shining as one to create each individual tiny light you see before you. There are two kinds of people who look at the night sky: those that look up only to see a graveyard of stars, and those that look up and see a sea of souls shining brightly to guide us home. Which one are you? Lessons for when you fall. There is something you must know when you think you have fallen so low that all your dreams have turned to dust. Every star in the sky and even the comets that pass by were made from clouds of floating dust. Don't let the fall fool you into thinking you are ordinary. When the universe owes you with the same magic as the constellations and galaxies, even shooting stars must fall to learn how to soar. Stars shine brightest. Sometimes the happiest and most carefree people hide the stormiest, painful ache inside their hearts. You cannot predict what is in someone's heart. Stars always shine brightest seconds before they fall apart. In this room, the distance between the sun and the earth is 149.6 million kilometers. The distance between your heart and mine is 17 inches. Yet somehow the sun feels closer to me in this moment than you. I stopped wishing on stars. I spent nights after you sitting on my window ledge, studying the stars a little harder than I should, but not wishing, never wishing on them for you. Because now I know those wishes don't come true. This isn't a movie. You cannot control other people's lives with your wishes, and destinies are not mapped in a black velvet sky sprinkled with diamonds. Even if it is the most beautiful thing you have ever seen, the stars do not bring people back no matter how much you miss them or need them. No one tells you that hope can sometimes be a dead thing, just like no one ever tells you that you are wishing upon dead stars. A cure to fear. Place your fears at the altar of the night sky. Feel the moon's glow on your skin, soft and sweet, and the still of the air as you admire the stars. Tell me, are you still afraid? Parental advice. My mother warned me that good people are like stars, few and far between. My father reminded me that there are so many stars which I have not yet seen. Now I'll finish with the poem titled Tell Your Children. Tell your children, tell your future children stories about how you carried them with more love and care than if you had the entire moon in your womb. Tell them how they are more precious than any star, even the sun himself. A mother sees her children as the most cherished part of her life, willing to sacrifice anything for their well being and happiness. I'm feeling very emotional now, so thank you.